Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I'm coming at you with another War Thunder live stream. We're going to be on here for a little while. We'll do some air. We might do some tanks. If you got any questions about War Thunder, feel free to ask me anything about War Thunder. Star Citizen, Rise of Flight, Star Trek Online, pretty much any of the games that I play. Try not to derail the stream by asking questions about other games or unless, I don't know. It's just, I feel uncomfortable about talking about games that, for one thing, I probably don't play it. And another thing, it deters or takes away from the current game that I'm playing. So let's try to stay on topic is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I got that, right? And it says close, right? Yeah, we'll play Tank Realistic. We'll just jump straight into it. Okay, we're in the jungle. I'm stirring my coffee while I think about this. I think we gotta bring the volume down.
Attack the B point.
Okay, which tank? You know what? I'm gonna go hog wild. I'm gonna go with the M6A1. In realistic, that's way whack. Way whack. Oh, it's one of these types of missions.
Attack the B point. Defend the A point. Allied forces have captured a zone. Attack the A point.
Attack the A point.
Defend the A point. Attack the B point. Enemy forces have captured a zone. Attention to the map. Attention to the designated grid square.
I knew there was guys there, and I don't know why he was telling me he was over there. Fuck. I hate it when my teammates get me killed like that. I knew I should have trusted my instinct because I saw the shots come. I don't know what I was doing. And my fault for trusting a noob. I knew he was over there, and I don't know why I listened to the guy. Because normally, good teams will fire their machine guns in the direction of the enemy so that it'll tell you or warn you that that's where they're at. And that guy was shooting his machine gun over there, and for some reason I just assumed he was part of a good team. And he was showing me. That was my mistake for being stupid. Wow, what's happening with my load? Did you see that? The buildings didn't show up for an hour later. Wow, that's never happened to me before like that. That's what I tell all my girlfriends. That's never happened to me before. This is pretty annoying.
Allied forces have captured a zone. Allied forces have captured a zone.
The engine compartment's been damaged.
Somebody, cover me! We have taken the initiative. A little more effort and victory will be yours. Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Need backup.
Attention to the map.
But then I've been destroyed by a freaking Dicker Max. Some bull crap. No, that's fine. I don't think I don't like the M6 anyway. I never have. It's just too slow. Doesn't do anything. And they count it as a 4.7. I don't see it. Okay, what I want to do is put some 4.3. So we're going to send some holiday-ish out stuff. Anything that's 4.7, send to holiday. Let's see if I've got anything else that's 4.3. But the M4A2, that's what's out there. That's it, right? 4.3. Go with that. Just if I have to drive something else, it'll be there. .3 is a very odd battle rating to be flying or driving. Here we go. I've also noticed that it's not spaded for some reason. I've got a ton of crew points, so let's go ahead and cancel that. Let's assign some crew. Okay, I've got 354. All right, let's give it a shot. I noticed my load times are a little slow going on right now. What's going on with that? My internet's slow or something? I hope not. War Thunder. Yes, 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 yes. War Thunder. Yes, Ted. It's War Thunder. I am playing 4.3. Don't know what I think I want to go with. This 72 shot as my primary shot. I'll throw a few in there just in case I realize that I'm going against something a little bit more thin. Whoa, okay.
Attention to the designated grid square.
No.
I agree.
No. 9. Oh wait, sorry. I mean no.
Attack the A point.
got a bunch of people rushing the A point. That's good.
Cover me!
This is realistic, so you would think that being in the bushes would be good. Some people have their trees turned off. And that means they just see right straight through the trees, so it doesn't even matter.
Attack the A point!
Which I find to be kind of a bullshit maneuver.
Roger that!
They should disable that option in realistic mode.
Attention to the map! Enemy forces have captured a zone. Attention to the map! Cover me! Affirmative! Affirmative! Thanks! Affirmative! Attention to the map! Returning to the base. I agree. Reloading.
Our whole team's getting wiped out on the right-hand side, so I got to be very careful. Look at all these smoking husks. That's our guys. See?
Affirmative.
Attention to the map!
Troll troop, yeah. I believe it. He's a troll troop. And I was way upgunned. Wait, those are M18s. Those are like 4.7s. 4.7s, yeah. Wasn't I only a 4.3? Oh, yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too big of a jump. Doi. But still. No, they're 5.0s. What? How are we getting 4.3s against 5.0s? There's nothing crazy in my lineup that says I should be going up against 5.0s. 4.3, 5.0, that's fine. Okay, what am I thinking? That's fine. 4.3 to 5.0 is fine. You can't read the names of the planes. I don't know. Maybe your resolution is turned way down. There's like, can you not see where it says P-47 D-28? Can you not see right here where it says realistic battles? Or can you not even see, what's another real, can you see down here where it says, oh, I guess you wouldn't be able to see that. How about that? Like PL0, okay, you might not be able to see that because it's behind my ugly mug. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. So because it's pretty straightforward, I think I'm going to take a detour. I'm just kidding. Actually, I'm not. Screw you all. I'm going to take a detour.
Allied forces have captured a zone. We've taken the initiative.
Load up! Ready up! Loaded!
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Attention to the map.
The enemy has taken the initiative.
I think there's too much of a drop.
The gun's been loaded!
It serves him right. Got him!
Heading to the base.
have captured a zone.
Attention to the map.
Yes.
The target hasn't been hit.
Attention to the map.
Yikes. Dang it! Another Dicker Max got me. Dang, Dicker Maxes, man. Got such a huge gun. I got some hits, but no kills. Yay, a spinner! Crap. Actually, it's better than some of the other ones. I'll take the Lions, whatever. Okay, this point armor add-on. You know, let's research that bad boy. Okay, so let's go to a different battle rating and let's play some air for my last couple of missions. Never played that map yet. It's fairly new. It's one of the newish maps. I think it might have been in the previous patch, but they've kind of expanded it into a... No, I don't plan to do arcade. Arcade is for people that are just starting out in the game. For people that need to learn how to control their plane and learn the controls and stuff like that. That's what arcade's for. If you're serious about the game and you really want to get involved in the game, go realistic. It's where the action is.
Follow me.
You know, a way I like to kind of put it is, and this might, you know, just don't take this the wrong way, but arcade is like a war movie and realistic is like war. So the war movie is going to be full of Hollywood effects and fast action and you know, maybe even a love interest or something. That's arcade. Realistic is for serious people who want something meaningful.
Attention to the designated grid square. Need cover.
It's not glamorous. It's not full of like non-stop action, but it's more, I don't know. It's just, that's a weird way to put it, but don't get me wrong. War movies are fun as hell. They're probably more fun than the real war. You know? But I don't know. I don't know. Like, take the Spitfire for example. You're in an arcade match. The Spitfire can do all kinds of maneuvers that it historically would not have been able to do. But it can do it in arcade. Like, take a 7 or 8G turn. You do that in an arcade match, no problem. Your pilot, nothing happens. But when you go to realistic, if you try pulling that 7 or 8G turn, your wings just snap right off. Yeah, the problem with simulator is some of the planes have like rotary type engines, and like the one I'm flying now, and it will pull you one way or the other. It'll most likely pull you to the right or, well, to the right or to the left. And it'll cause your plane not to fly straight. So the way that they would fight that in would be what they call trim tabs. You'll see on your rudder, you've got a little bitty rudder right by the Griffin's left fingertips. That's a trim tab. And then there's an elevator trim tabs. You can kind of see the rust around it. And then there's aileron trim tabs. You can see, like, this one's right there. That one looks like it's sticking out a little bit. And what those do is those are like mini elevators or mini rudders that you can adjust to keep your plane flying straight. Basically to fight, to compensate for the pull of the engine. And as you go faster or as you fly higher, you can gradually turn off those trim tabs so that they wouldn't be necessary. It's certain altitudes or certain speeds. But like when you're landing or when you're taking off, it becomes really important to use those trim tabs. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to have to deal with trim tabs and mixtures of fuel and air and all that stuff. I don't care about all that. I do, but I mean, if I was trying to fly a simulator, yeah, that'd be cool. But I'm not. I just want to get into the action. So I like realistic because it gives me the action without having to deal with all the headache. You know what I mean? That's why I fly the mid grade. I don't fly leaded, and I don't fly supreme. I fly unleaded. Oh, look how high up in the air I am. And I've been wepping pretty much the entire time.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Luckily, our team is pretty much going towards the enemy. That's always a good sign.
Attacking.
I did. I pressed the trigger. I'm with you, 5x6. F6, F from my heart. Yeah, a P-47 is pretty much just diving. Just trying to get away. Did put a bullet on me though, that was good.
We're ahead of the enemy.
Attention to the designated grid square. Launching an attack.
So EHOT got the credit for that.
Somebody cover me.
Attacking!
Attention to the map.
Come on, Wellington, blow him up with bombs. Or don't.
Attention to the map.
No, I refuse. What the heck? What am I doing?
A little more effort and victory will be yours.
He's on fire. Yeah. Q and E does this for me. My mouse, I have a couple extra buttons on my mouse. One does this, one does this.
Down.
So even though I'm turning, I can still be doing this. So not only do I control my plane through pointing my mouse, I can also, like if I turn and I need to do a turn, I can just do that. Even though I'm looking somewhere completely different. If I need to do a snap roll, I could always go right aileron, right rudder, and climb, and I'll get a snap roll and a defensive maneuver without even having to, and I could do that while looking around if I needed to. Turn my flaps off. I don't need flaps. Yeah, I used to use my arrow keys and then use like the insert, delete, home, and page up, page down over there. I used to do that.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
But you know what? I should come up with a key. Maybe just, I don't know, J key or something. No, maybe not J. But maybe a K. I can hold the K down and it'll automatically do up elevator. It'll automatically do right aileron. It'll automatically do right rudder. All in one keystroke. I should do that. Maybe make some macros so that I can, when I'm being attacked, to just reach over and press K or something. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to land, repair this simple damage that I have on me.
Returning to the airfield.
There's 4 of them left. Our base has been destroyed. Really? Maybe there's somebody flying really high over the bases. Oh, what's going on next Monday? Getting a new computer or something?
And victory will be ours.
Get a new computer? If so, that's awesome. All I need to do is get me a new graphics card and I'll be happy. Don't get me wrong, I love the 770. I just want the 1070 so bad. Right elevator, or left elevator, right rudder. How come my rudder's stuck? Okay. Get a little slip action going on there. Gotta slip a little bit to the side. Go full on landing flaps. Hey Tim, what's going on, man? How you doing? Or as I should say, how you doing? Oh, sorry. Bonk.
Destroy the target.
Yes.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Monday sounds good. We'll team up or something. A some. Oh, it's a year 2. Okay. It's a year 2, and it's flown by Durf.
A little more effort, and victory will be ours.
Well done.
Oh, never mind. He got him.
Commencing attack.
Commencing attack.
Yikes. What's that all about?
Excellent.
I didn't even check to see if any of my guys were on TeamSpeak. They're usually not on at 2 a.m. in the morning. Sometimes we got a couple of guys in Australia and Germany. The guys in Germany, they usually don't get on at this hour. They're a lot earlier. But the guys in Australia are on till early, like for the next 4 hours or so.
Bravo.
There's the Yak, the Wellington just crashed, so the Yak got credit for a kill. Yeah.
Attack him.
I'm gonna try to be on at 12 noon and 12 midnight. That's my, but I'm, various games, and I stay on for a couple hours. It just depends on my work schedule.
Let's keep the
That LA
pressure
just
on.
died. Okay.
Victory is close.
Attacking. Well done.
Only one left is the Yak 21. What that is. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, I'm in Tennessee. So you're just right around the corner. You're probably Eastern time, so it's probably 1 hour later there. It's probably like 3:15. Yep, see? Right. Yeah, it's 2:15 here. It's Tennessee. We're not too far away. Just one time zone. Doing just a steady climb, nothing too outrageous.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
There it is. We just won. There's one of them left. He's done absolutely no anything.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
New targets for eliminating. I'm going for him.
Attacking!
Buyback token. Buyback for what? What are you buying back?
Commencing attack.
Or are you asking Tim or Ted? When you say when are we going to get our buyback token, what are we talking about?
And victory will surely be ours.
The saber. What do you mean? I have a saber. Do you have a? You mean are you? When do you think they're going to allow you to purchase a saber? Because that's like a limited run kind of thing. Is that what we're thinking? Maybe I should pay attention when I'm flying. Yeah, but when you talk about the buyback system, what do you mean? Like you bought the saber, you don't like it, you want to sell it back to them? Is that what you're saying? Because there's no such thing as a buyback system that I know of. They have a trade-in where you can take a saber. Well, maybe not a saber right now. Maybe you can. I don't know. And you can melt it to get your like a different ship or something like that. I think that might be what you're talking about. Maybe your terminology is a little bit different than mine, and where I'm getting confused. And I apologize for that. Yeah, because right now the saber's kind of a hard to come by ship, or it was, because they went through the concept and then the hangar ready and then the flight ready sales, and I don't know if it's actually for sale right now. Okay, so help me out here. So this year you're saying that they started a program called the buyback, not a cross chassis upgrade is what you're talking about. You're talking about the where you can melt it and get your money back. Okay, so they don't give you, do they give you your money back? Or do they give you like credits in the store where you can use it to buy other things? Because if that is the case, because I looked for that yesterday, I didn't see that anywhere for any of my items. Yeah. Is that something you got to go through? You have to file a ticket through customer service to get that? Because if so, that's been around since they've started the game. Is it a button on their website that lets you do that? If that's the case, then that's new that I don't know anything about. No, rec has nothing to do with that. Rec is rental equipment credits. That's not your money back. Because now you're going to make me go look, because I've got some. It's in your hangar under ROMs tab. Okay, because I've been to hangar, I've been to ROMs. But okay, let's just hypothetically, because I bought a turret for a Hornet that I no longer own the Hornet because I hate the Hornet, so I wanted to sell back my turret. Is that something that's eligible under that? Wow, that's new then. Wow, after this match, Tim, I'm going to go check. But I don't know about the Saber because I didn't even know about this tab that you're talking about. But I knew you could do it through customer service, and and I just never bothered to contact customer service. They're overworked, and it's not that big of a deal for me. But if it's as easy as a button click, I'm going to do it. And I bought a lot of junk that I don't want anymore. That I never did want in the first place.
Launching an attack.
But we'll see. Like the buggy. I don't want the buggy. Is that something I can get rid of? The, what else? The
Destroy the target.
turret. If I can get rid of the turret and the buggy, and those missiles I bought some crazy missiles that I can't use for some reason. I don't know why I can't use them. Then I'll buy some missiles that I can use. How about that? I'll do that right after this match. Because now you got my interest peaked. Hey, dude. Guess what? You didn't bomb the targets you were looking to bomb. Maybe you did, damn. I did.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Attacking.
These yaks, man, they keep flying in front of my guns. I can't help it. Pull the trigger. Problem is I'm missing them.
Cover me. He's going down.
Commencing attack.
I tried to help you, dude.
Returning to the base.
I'm running out of ammo.
Returning to the base.
Good call. Good call. Good job.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Oh, I'm out of ammo! Crap. Crap, 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 crap.
Need backup.
Reloading.
I've only killed 4 of them. I need one more! I need one more! And if it's only ships, then I could care less, because I've already melted all my ships. But if it's anything that you paid money on, that you can go in and like get your money back, in credits, that's fine. I don't care if they keep my money. I just, basically I want to take items and transfer them But my understanding is that you can't do that with non-ships. But either way, I'm not sure what you mean by a token. So I'll have to take a look at the website and take a look and see what you mean by that. Yeah, if it's the same now, I mean, if they're going to allow people to take their turrets and swap them out or whatever, then I'm all about that. That sounds good to me. I'm excited about that. They have 3, we have
We need to put
2.
more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
I don't know where my buddy is. He's being chased by a MiG-3, it looks like. Sorry. I have no ammo. I could only kill 4 of them. I'm the only one with any kills? Really? Gotta watch out for muzzle velocity. I think we might have just killed him. Yep, that's the MiG-3. It says the Hurricane's still alive. Nope, just died. Oh yeah, of course. I know the game. Eventually, you're gonna be able to buy everything in the game. Yeah, everything, and you're gonna be able to buy in and sell everything. Doesn't matter. I mean, I'm gonna be able to take my saber and sell it to my friend if I wanted to do that. That's all gonna be in the game. I understand that, but right now, for development purposes, they want to keep the money that's been donated to them, and I understand that.
If we don't do something fast,
But that's
the enemy
originally
will win.
why they came up with the rec system, so that everyone could try everything out. But then rec kind of fell to the wayside. Like nobody cares about rec. Nobody does Arena Commander anymore because everybody's in the universe. Tim, yeah, I understand that. I definitely feel that pain. Definitely. So now I'm soloing it against 3. One of them's a MiG-3, and he's their best pilot. The top 3 pilots have got thousands of points, and I'm the only one with thousands of points on my team. That's bad. But you know what? I don't have to shoot them down to win. I need to wait for the ground targets and blow them away. But no, it's alright. I'm going to try to shoot the planes down. They're going to shoot me down, and it's all going to be over in just a minute. So what I need to do is do this. Screw it. Let's crank the volume on that. Not crank it, but you know.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Oh, I guess we just lost. They blew up some light tanks, but there's an SB-2M out there and a Yak 3 or MiG-3, I think. Not a Yak 3, MiG-3. Both of which I can kill. Yeah, I am starting to get burnt out on War Thunder, and not because of the teams, as more because of the way the game is played. I don't know if that makes sense. I am very critical about certain things in the game, and I understand it's a game, sure, but I desire, I want it to be fairly realistic. It doesn't have to be exactly realistic. You know, World of Tanks and World of Warplanes, that's okay. You know, they don't try to be realistic, but War Thunder is trying to be realistic. So, when you get an M18, and this is my most recent gripe. I'm in an M18. I'm driving along with the T-34-85, and he's keeping pace with me. I'm fully upgraded M18. I don't care if he's fully upgraded T-34. He should not be going half the speed that I'm going. But he was keeping pace with me. My gun, 76 long, should kill a T-34 at any range. My rounds are all bouncing off of him. He takes one shot and kills me. Well, of course he kills me because I'm an M18, I have no armor. But I was mad that my rounds didn't even penetrate. And it's a 76 long against a freaking T-34. Yeah, so that peeved me. And this guy's going to shoot me down because that's what they do. Because he's a SB-2M tank. We're both on fire. Yes, I know. Just had to put that out for a second. Come on, don't crash. Crap. Okay, we killed each other. I'm still an ace, got 5 kills. Right? Blammo, 4,000 perts. And they only have one dude left? Oh, if I knew that! Oh, if I knew that! Because I just killed Kill Hunter. I wouldn't have done it that way. Dang. Okay, it's all good. Yeah, so let's skip this. Let's hit OK. I don't care about any of the junk. I'm going to hit exit on that. And I'm going to go to center monitor. Turn the War Thunder off. See, I'm trusting you here. I have no ROMs. View and manage your ROMs. Buyback pledges. Here we go. Okay, so this is something that I melted like I normally would, because I took that and I melted it for something completely different. I had the Aurora, the Freelancer, the Constellation. And I can't melt these, I assume, Yeah, why can't I? It includes physical items. It was a special limited offer, a special discount offer. Okay, I can get with that. But I don't want to buy these guys back. If that's what you're talking about, the ROMs, the buyback pledges. My gear. Okay, so when you go to the gear, right? Yeah. I know. I get the preacher armament, blah, blah, blah. I get all that. Engine tuning kit. Get an artifact. Sheehan space plant. BB-12 man maneuvering unit. Yeah. Badgers. Badger and badges. 5. What is that? I don't remember getting this. But fine. It doesn't tell me I can do anything with it. Special gift, probably. Gray cat. Nope. Can't. Can't sell it back. A cot. All that stuff. I'd love to sell all that junk back. This is the main item right here. This turret. You know, Tim, maybe it is. It is. Thank you for pointing that out. Now, well, now I thought I remember it showing me like how many I've had, like how many people. Like there's the ranks. I'm clicking. Nothing's happening. None of these are links. Okay. Copy and share it. Recruit rewards. There should be a way to see what I've received, right? It doesn't. I know I haven't received all of these. There's no way for me to click it. It's not like a link or anything. Under my settings? Okay. Hook me up, dude. Hook me up. Is that my profile? Now you know everything about me. No, that's all right. Okay, so yeah, okay, so there we are. Yeah, like that M3 cannon. I don't want that. Sell that. I bought that by mistake. I wanted the M4s. I did want the M4s. I don't want the M3. The Panther repeaters that I bought, I don't need them. They come on the Saber. Get rid of them. That's what I'm saying. models and stuff, I know those are all gifts. Can't sell that back. Ooh, look at that armor. We got a towel. Nice. We're going way back in time right now. But yeah, this Hornet, it's already been upgraded, so I couldn't sell it back, right? It's gonna say gifted. It came with all this stuff, but now it's a saber, so I don't want to get rid of it. Wait, what? Oh, what? Close. Okay. Yeah, the Retaliator. It's been upgraded. It's now a Starfarer. Gray Cat. Ah, denied. Yeah, I got a mystery engine modifier, whatever that is, for being an early backer. September 1st, 2013. Yeah, so I do all this. So I just don't think of it like buying back. That's not the way because for me right now, you have one opportunity to buy back a pledge with store credits. Is this what we're talking about? Pledge buyback system allows you to repurchase pledges that previously exchanged for store credit, even if they're no longer available in the store. Sure. But I don't want any of this stuff. So, but that's been around forever. Yeah. So if you're talking about those buyback tickets or whatever, I don't know. I don't have any idea what that's all about. I haven't even paid attention to that because it hasn't affected me in any way. Because I've always taken a ship and melted it, or cross-chassis upgrade, I should say. In the past, I would melt it for credits, and then I would use those credits to buy other ships. They've stopped that, and they've gone to the cross-chassis upgrade system, which I've been doing that. But I pretty much stopped because I pretty much have what I want. But I just did that. I just recently did that for the Starfarer. So, but if it comes out with other, like as soon as like components are exchanged, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take my lasers and my turret and my cot and some other things that I bought with real money and trade it back in. So you sold your saber and you want to get your saber back? Is that what happened? Why'd you sell your saber, man? The saber is an awesome ship, I think. Yeah, I think it's probably the best ship they've put out, in my opinion. It does not carry any kind of cargo at all. You know, it's really not a cargo kind of thing, but that's okay. Alright guys, well that's the end of my War Thunder stream. We're not doing any more War Thunder this evening. It's almost 3 a.m. I'm going to jump over and start playing another game. I think I'm going to play some Star Trek Online. I'm not going to stream that. Star Trek Online is my way to get to play without streaming basically right now. I'm plan on in the future, I plan to stream a character from start to 50. Like, but not today. It's not going to start today. That's going to be something once my first character hits. I think you can go higher than 50 actually, but because I think my character is 59. I think 60 might be it. I think I'm at 59. So, but I plan to take a character, create him from scratch. Do like a mission a week or something like, or maybe a mission a day, all the way, and live stream it all the way up, but not right now. And I don't know, if Star Citizen starts releasing some more content, I might be doing a little bit more Star Citizen and not Star Trek Online, so I don't know. But right now, I've been kind of fiddling around with Star Trek Online because Star Citizen's content, there just isn't enough of it to get me to keep coming back. Well, I come back every night, but to stay around. It doesn't. There's not enough there for me to stick around. I play for an hour or two, and I've done everything there is. So I switch games. And like tonight, I just switched to War Thunder. But I will be on again probably tomorrow at noon, and I'll probably be playing some War Thunder again. Maybe something else, maybe Rise of Flight or something like that, because I love Rise of Flight. I've just kind of reintroduced myself to that, and I'm digging the World War I planes. I've already started a career, and I'll be showing that off. It's on YouTube if you want to check it out. All right, guys. You guys have a great night, and thanks for coming out and checking out my stream. I really do appreciate it. You guys help me out a lot. Keep me motivated. And information flowing. Appreciate that. So my community teaches me a lot of times. All right, you guys have a great night.